The neighborhood grocery store had just closed for the night. Bright lights still illuminated the aisles as employees finished stocking shelves, counted the day's sales, and cleaned the checkout counters. Outside, heavy rain poured across the nearly empty parking lot, while thunder rumbled softly in the distance. The automatic doors had been locked, and only a handful of staff members remained, inside to complete their closing duties. 22-year-old Emily Parker stood behind the final checkout register, carefully counting the cash drawer before placing the money into a secure deposit bag. She worked evening shifts while attending college, during the day hoping to earn enough to support her younger brother and complete her education. Although she was tired after a long day, she continued working with patience and determination. Near the customer cafe at the back of the store, 6 motorcycle riders quietly waited for the rain to ease. They had spent the afternoon participating in a charity ride, benefiting a local children's hospital. The store manager had invited them to stay inside for a few extra minutes until the storm became lighter. As they drank coffee and talked among themselves, they remained completely unaware of what was about to happen near the front entrance. Just as the manager stepped into the office to finish the nightly reports, the front door suddenly opened before the security lock fully engaged. 3 young men quickly slipped inside. Emily looked up politely. "I'm sorry." She said, "The store is closed." One of the men smiled in a way that immediately made her uncomfortable. "We won't keep you long." The second man leaned across the checkout counter, while the third looked around to see who else was nearby. Emily remained calm without drawing attention. She quietly pressed the silent assistance button beneath the register, which alerted the manager in the office. The man laughed. "You think someone's coming to help?" Emily didn't answer instead. She calmly stepped back, keeping the checkout counter between herself and the 3 men. Before the situation could become more serious, a steady voice came from the back of the store. "She's not alone." The men turned around. The group of motorcycle riders calmly walked toward the front of the store. None of them shouted or made threats. Their leader simply stood beside Emily's checkout lane. "The police have already been called," he said evenly. "The best decision you can make is to leave peacefully." At the same moment, the store manager hurried out of the office with another employee and confirmed that emergency services had been contacted. Realizing the situation had changed, the 3 men slowly backed toward the exit. Within minutes, police officers arrived and safely took control of the situation without anyone being injured. As Com returned to the store, Emily let out a deep breath she hadn't realized she had been holding. "Thank you," she said quietly to the riders. Their leader smiled warmly. "You did exactly what you should have done. You stayed calm, followed your safety training, and asked for help instead of trying to handle everything alone." As the rain finally began to stop, and the riders prepared to continue their journey, Emily watched them leave with gratitude. She realized that true courage isn't about facing danger by yourself. Sometimes the bravest decision is staying calm, seeking help, and trusting that good people will stand beside you when you need them most.